Imagine it's just a regular day and you're up in the morning going through your morning routine like coffee, breakfast, and scrolling your social media apps, and you see this. Well, that's the reality for about 150 million Americans that no longer have access to TikTok. So I was going to make this video, talk about my viewpoints, and I'd love to hear your views in the comments. So I personally think that it is pretty ridiculous for the American government to legally disqualify all Americans from using TikTok. And I'm going to try to keep this relatively brief, but one of my biggest reasons for this is there was actually millions of Americans, maybe not 150 million, but certainly several million Americans that were using TikTok as a form of income. There were people that I know personally that were using TikTok to work with companies, create content. Some people use TikTok for side hustles. There were lots of people that were using TikTok to go live and get gifts and different things. And even people that made full-blown careers out of TikTok. I don't really know any of those people. Most of my friends were probably making a small amount of money, and I personally was not making any money on the app. But the fact that there is millions of Americans out there that were making at least some form of income on TikTok, I believe that that is fairly instrumental that the United States government has actually formally banned TikTok in the United States. I think it can cause a lot of harm potentially to the economy, because millions of Americans are losing money. Millions of Americans are going to have to look elsewhere for that source of income, whether it was a full business, a side hustle, a partial income, working for a brand that used TikTok for some way to advertise their services or their brand. Long story short, there's a lot of people that were in some way, shape, or form making money on TikTok. So I do feel that that is a negative thing. There are other social media apps out there for sure that those people can go to, but it is clear that lots of people were using TikTok. Lots of people preferred TikTok. I have lots of friends who TikTok, it was their favorite app. Like I said, I've been using TikTok fairly regularly for several years, but I've gone in and out and I have not been nearly as consistent about TikTok use as some of my friends. However, for those friends of mine, a lot of them truly enjoyed the app. I personally did enjoy different aspects of the app. TikTok had different editing features that, even though apps like Facebook, Meta, Instagram, etc., were trying to copy different things from TikTok, it was still very clear that TikTok had advanced editing features that you're not really able to use as effectively in apps like Instagram or Facebook, even when they tried to copy that. So TikTok, according to my own personal experience, as well as many of my friends, was definitely much better for high quality techniques to edit videos inside of the app. So that's another reason. So let's summarize. I'm gonna make this fairly short and sweet, and then just like drop me your thoughts. Number one, like I said, money. People lost money. Number two, TikTok editing features were definitely better, in my opinion, than the majority of the other apps. And that's from not only my experience, but a lot of my friends. So let me know what you think. Do you think TikTok should be banned? And lastly, I'm going to ask this question. Will other countries be following suit and banning TikTok like the United States? Are we going to see Brazil, Canada, Russia, Japan, North Korea? All right, that was a joke. But let me know your thoughts. I would love to hear it. And if you love these videos, please subscribe for more.